They certainly are in Marvel Rivals, but also powerful in the comic books and in Marvel United.
Yeah!
Thanks for clicking on the video. And here on Norman Mick, we are going to go over a classic comic book and play the battle simulated within with the Marvel United game system. So let's jump to the comic itself. This is Cloak and Dagger. This is volume 2, issue number 10. And you can see on the cover, we have Cloak and Dagger, and they're battling Dr. Doom. So this is a pretty fun story that I read as a kid, and I'm happy to share it with you today and simulate it with the Marvel United game system. So we need components from the Fantastic Four, which has Dr. Doom, which we tried to battle before, but we lost. And we used Invisible Woman as well as Mr. Fantastic. So this time we're going to see if we could defeat Dr. Doom with Cloak and Dagger. And those two characters are in the X-Men promo box. Let's jump to the comic right now. Welcome to the channel where we talk about all manners of nerdy stuff, from board games to Dungeons & Dragons, comic books to toys, video games on Saturdays, and gamer snacks on Sundays. We also do monthly giveaways, and our current giveaway for the month of February is an authentic top secret RPG box set published by TSR in the 80s. I'll put a link down below how you can win this awesome prize, and if you're watching this from the future, you can click our main channel page for our current giveaway. If you enjoy the video you're about to watch, hopefully consider hitting that like and subscribe. It's free to you, and it helps us out on the channel. Thanks for watching. It starts off with Dr. Doom here, and the title of this story is called Who'll Stop the Rain? So Dr. Doom has just created a new device which will stop nuclear reactions. With this device, he thinks he is saving the world because he draws upon the story of ancient Greek, how the mankind got fire and Zeus took fire away to save mankind, but of course Prometheus stole it and gave fire back to man. So he thinks of him as Zeus, and you know, he does have a god type complex, and he's going to save mankind by stopping nuclear reactions, and therefore no one can have a nuclear war. And which actually sounds like a pretty great idea when I was reading this, even a second time over the weekend. So while he's trying to get this device started, Cloak and Dagger, they are warping back and forth, trying to follow a trail of drug smugglers, and they have a NPC with them. They basically end up warping to Dr. Doom's home country of Latveria, and there they counter a lot of the countrymen saying, well, you know, can't be Dr. Doom, there's not anything bad that he's doing. But they know from being outside of Latveria that Dr. Doom is always doing evil schemes. And so they're wondering if he has anything to do with these drug smuggling operations. So eventually they are brought over to Dr. Doom, and he says, no, you're not prisoners, you're free to leave, or you could join me for dinner or whatever. And he's actually a pretty gracious host. And he says, you know, the drug dealers, that can't be possibly in my country because I don't like that either. Maybe it's a neighboring country and they have a route that goes adjacent to it or something like that. So he discounts that possibility. And he's probably telling the truth. So basically, Dr. Doom is also showcasing his brilliance with this machine he's creating. And Dagger seems to like this idea, but Cloak is not as amused, and there might be some sinister machinations behind his plot. But no, he really just wants to stop nuclear reactions and stop the possibility of nuclear war. So over here, they have a discussion when they have some time alone about what this might entail. And they go over the old story in Greek mythology, and how Prometheus, as I mentioned, stole fire back from mankind, and then of course Zeus punished him. And that is what Cloak is afraid of, that Zeus will be punishing if people try to rekindle nuclear power or whatnot. They also go over some interesting possible consequences, that if you stop nuclear reactions, then maybe you can't do nuclear medicine for cancer therapy or energy research and things of that nature. And so they think, well, maybe it's not a great idea to stop this. And then Cloak says, well, if he stops nuclear reactions, what's the next step? Maybe he's going to stop computers, thinking computers are evil, like AI, whatnot. So he's afraid that he will just continue to ban and eliminate certain other technologies, and then mankind will be back to caveman times. And so Dagger now doesn't seem as convinced that this machine is a great idea or not. Eventually they decide that they must stop Dr. Doom, and here Cloak teleports Dagger over to Dr. Doom and says, Victor Von Doom, I cannot stand by while you attempt to conquer the world. So Dagger attacks him with her Daggers of Light, which of course will injure people that are evil. But guess what? It has no effect on Dr. Doom because he doesn't think of his plot ideas as evil. He's thinking he's doing good for mankind. So he doesn't think it's a sin or whatnot. So actually he is not affected by the Daggers of Light. So therefore, Cloak tries next and tries to encompass him with his cloak. And Doom realizes he is in a false world and has strong willpower and is able to escape. You can see that right here. And Cloak is subsequently stunned. So they're not sure what they can do to stop him. And they come up with the idea like maybe we could use his power against him. And so that's what they do. Cloak covers up Doom again, and Doom tries to use his willpower and his energy suit to blast his way out, and Cloak lets him out right in front of his machine, which they realized was heavily shielded and guarded, and they didn't have the power to destroy the machine. But maybe Dr. Doom could destroy it with his own suit, and that's what they did. They essentially tricked him. And so the machine is destroyed, and Cloak and Dagger teleport away. And that is essentially the end of the story. So a pretty cool little comic book that I enjoyed and wanted to share with you guys. So what we're going to do now is play the simulated battle using Marvel United Game System. So we have Dr. Doom here at the top. His threat cards are signed. There's actually no threat card for his space because he has to play in his home country. And you can see the thug tokens are arranged sideways. That's to represent Doom bots. And if you end your turn here, you must take 1 damage for each thug or Doom bot in this location. That is always the end turn condition there. There are various other threat cards here. One is additional armor for each Doom bot in this location. Adjacent locations require 2 damage to be defeated. And the other one is a self-destruct protocol. When a Doom bot is defeated in this or adjacent locations, each hero here in this location takes 1 damage. We are going to use Cloak and Dagger here. These are pretty cool sculpts here. And we haven't featured these cards or heroes before, so let's take a look. Dagger has a starting hand card. It states Light Force Generation. As long as this card is face up in the storyline, if you start your turn with 2 or more cards in your hand before the draw step, you may immediately perform 1 free heroic action in your location. So that is super helpful. And I'm sure she has other specialized cards. This one is Bond. If Cloak is in your location, he may draw cards until there are 3 in his hand. Let's see what the next card she has is. It is Light Force Purge. Turn up to 2 thugs in your location to civilians, then rescue them. So that's pretty cool. And Light Force Daggers. Attack against up to 3 different targets in a location. And that's sort of represented with her miniature here. You can see the 3 daggers of light that she is throwing out. Let's see. And that is it. So that's her double wild. So those are her special cards. Let's move on to Cloak. He has a starting hand card as well. This one states Dark Force Teleportation. As long as this card is face up in the storyline, it can use move to any location If Dagger is in your location, she can move with you. And then, that's another special card, Bond. If Dagger is in your location, she may draw cards until there are 3 in her hand, so she heals up. Another special card is Dark Force Channeling. Remove both Cloak and a henchman in his location from play. At the beginning of your next turn, put them in any location with no threat and deal 2 damage to that henchman. So basically teleporting him out. That's pretty cool. Another one of the same power, so that's a duplicate, and that's his double wild card. And that's it for all the special cards. So I'm gonna grab my daughter and get playing. I have my daughter here, ready to play, Emma?
Yeah.
Excellent. So my daughter will be Dagger, I will play Cloak, and we will battle Dr. Doom as simulated in that Marvel issue of Cloak and Dagger number 10, volume 2. So let's get started. The first thing we have to do, of course, is what, Emma?
Draw the villain card.
Draw the villain card. So we're going to draw his villain card, and it looks like he's going to rotate 5. So it's going to add up right here. And he's going to activate. You must surrender, Richards. Each hero chooses to either discard 1 card from their hand to the bottom of their deck or take a crisis token. All right, I think we want to get rid of a card, right? We don't want to take a crisis token. That's how we're going to lose, and that's how we lost last time. All right, but he activates activity here, but nothing happens. We also have to place some civilians. So maybe we do the civilians here first. So 2 civvies here, which actually is going to overflow. So there's an overflow condition. And 1 civilian up at the top. Okay. So we're going to put his card down. The overflow consequence is we have to increase the doom track right here. So we're going to increase it by 1. And if it reaches 20, we lose. So let's get our starting hands, by the way, Emma. And we have to get rid of 1 card, right?
Yep.
So let me take a look at the cards. I am going to get rid of this 1 heroic. I'm going to put it at the bottom of my deck, okay? And you got 3 cards, and just get 3, and you're going to have to put 1 at the bottom. Yeah. This one you can put at the bottom of your deck as well, okay? All right, would you like to go first, or do you want me to go first?
Go first.
I'll go first? Okay, so I'll draw a card, and it's like I got the bomb card, which is really helpful. This can make you heal up. But before we do that, I do want to place my starting card because the use of teleportation is super duper helpful. All right. So I think what I'm going to do is teleport, and can I grab you? I'm going to bring you to this overflow condition place. Okay. So I'm going to grab you and bring you with me. I think that is allowed, right? Yes, I am allowed. She is allowed to move with me. And then I'm going to put I'm going to rescue 1 of these civilians at least. Okay, sorry, wrong side. Okay, your turn to go. And you have use of my heroic action there.
Okay, I'm gonna
draw a card first, right?
And then I'm gonna...
Now you don't have to put your power card, but it's usually very helpful. So you are going to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, so as a reminder, as long as this card is face up in your storyline, if you start your turn with 2 more cards in your hand, did you start your card? Yeah, you did, right?
Yes.
Before the draw step, you may, before the draw step. So, well, you had this card, right?
Yeah.
Right? Well, I think you have to do it next time. It's not this time. But you may perform a free heroic action. But you have to use some like movement then. So, what do you want?
I don't want to move.
Okay, you don't have to move.
So I'm just playing that card.
You're gonna play that card to, well, how about the heroic action? Do you want to rescue a civilian, or do you want to get rid of this threat?
I'll try to get rid of this threat.
I think that's a good idea. I'll put it right there. All right, now it's my turn to go. I'm going to draw a card. Oh, I got my double wild. And look, I'm going to use this bond one. Okay? So that'll be super helpful. If Dagger's in my location, you can draw up to 3. So you can draw up to 3, one more card, right? So you heal up. Okay, perfect. And then I have use of another hero action right here. It's going to be, boom, right here. And maybe I stay here. Maybe it's better we stay together as a team, or do you think I should move?
Maybe you should move.
I'm gonna move to where Dr. Doom is actually. Okay, I have a feeling he'll move. And we'll get separate that way, okay?
Okay.
So he doesn't bam both of us if he lands on the same location. We'll see if that works out. Okay, so it's time to draw the Master Villain card. Why don't you do that for me, Missy? Okay, he moves 2, so he goes over there. Great.
Bam.
Bam! Okay, so his bam attack is deal 1 damage to a hero there, but there's no one there. And any hero with a Doombot. No one has a Doombot at their location. And then increase the Doom track by 2. So that's the worst thing about bam. It goes up here. Okay, so now it's at a 3. And then we have to put a Doombot in that location. All right, so when we put this thug there sideways, like that. And then we got a thug at the high school. Here we go. And I have to put a thug, up top. There is enough space, at least. Okay. All right, so this card is placed in the storyline. It's your turn to go. So you get to draw a card. Oh, remember, if you have more than 2 cards, you have 3 cards before you start, you can do a free star action. Free star action. So you want to rescue or you want to get rid of the threat there?
Well, I'm still going to get rid of the threat.
I think that makes a perfect sense. So you're going to get rid of this threat. You got to put a clear threat token on the mission card. Great job. And then you got to go. All right?
Okay, draw a card.
Yep. A lot of cool cards. You got some powerful cards there. Okay. So you are doing Life Force Daggers. Punch against up to 3 different targets in your location. So boom, boom. Got rid of 2 thugs. Very good.
And I'm going to stay here. You may swap one of the card. So I'm going to swap this.
Wait. Before you do that, are you sure? You can move and then also use my star. Oh, you could use this. Well, why don't you do the start to rescue someone?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so you swapped the card. Is that what you did? All right. That's cool. I am going to go next. I'm going to draw a card. I got a movement and a punch. All right. Well, we don't need to clear this area out. That is very dangerous because if I end up in that location, I'm going to get a lot of damage. So the hard thing becomes to go and move out of it. Let's see if I can use this ability here. I can use to move. All right. So this gives me an extra movement, right?
Yeah.
All right. So I am going to try to do that. And okay, I'm going to play this card, the move and the punch. So I'm going to use my special ability, Dark Force Teleportation, to teleport over here. Then I am going to use the 2 punches to get rid of these Doom bots here. So those 2 Doom bots are gone. Then I'm going to use my move to actually go here, right? Hopefully, Dr. Doom will move out of that location. I could clear out some of the threats there. Okay, I think that is the end of my turn. It's now your turn.
Okay.
Oh, you got a free heroic action again, remember?
Okay.
Oh, but there's nothing to do there. I think you have to do it at the beginning of the turn. Let me see. Yeah, you have to do it at your location immediately. So nothing to do there, unfortunately. You definitely want to move. Okay. You can move twice.
Punch.
Okay.
Okay.
Rescue. Nice. All right, and now it's Dr. Doom's turn to go. We'll see what happens. Oh, he moves 3, so he avoids us. 1, 2, 3. His backup labs. And he places 2 Doombots here. So we'll place these henchmen sideways to represent that. He has a maximum of 15 Doombots, so I'll keep that track in the back of my head. We have to put a civvy here and another civilian up here. Okay, that turn wasn't bad at all. Okay. I think we're doing a lot better this time, right, Emma?
Yeah.
All right, it is my turn to go. I'm going to draw a card. You know, I need to heal up somehow. Oh, I drew his Dark Force Channeling card. Remove Cloak and a henchman out of location. And do 2 damage to that henchman. I don't have to do that right now, but let's see. Correction. This special ability of additional armor, each Doombot in this and adjacent locations get 2 damage to be defeated. And this is actually adjacent. So I think with my punching, I only took out 1, okay? So I have to put this one back. So I just want to make that clarification there. Let's, I think I could clear these out with no problems. There is nothing that would give additional armor to these Doombots or such. I will place my double wild there, I think. All right, so I'm gonna use my double wild here, Emma.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get rid of this Doombot and this regular thug. So they go down here. I have use of your star. So I'm gonna put 1 star to get rid of this threat here. And then I have a move action I can do, but I think I'm just gonna stay here. All right, Emma, it's your turn to go.
Okay.
All right, and you get a free heroic action, right? You have definitely 2 or more cards in your hand already.
But there's, okay, I'm gonna use the heroic action to do that.
There you go.
And then I draw a card.
Oh, you got your double wild too. You want to play it now? All right. Oh, that's right. You could have that ability to swap
yours
cards.
to switch.
To fill it completely?
Yeah.
Okay. You could give me that threat card, please. And you could put the threat token on the board. Here, that purple one right here, please. Thank you.
Then I'm gonna use mine to go here and then do 1 more.
To do 1 more, not 2 more.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. I see. Got it. All right, now it's my turn to go. I'm gonna draw a card. And I got a move and a punch. Let's see. I'll definitely want to use the star to, but maybe I could go back and teleport there. Or, you know what? I want to get rid of this mission card. That's dangerous too. And my teleport, I could do this whenever. All right, well, let's do this movement and star. That might help out my darter later as well. So the first thing I want to do is a star on my card to get rid of this threat. Okay, so we cleared out 3 threats. Then I am gonna use another wild from her board to get rid of this civilian rescue, that is. And I'm gonna save one last one so she could use her free heroic action there. Then I have my ability to do teleport. So I'm gonna teleport over here and have one last action I can do, and I'm going to use it as a heroic wild action to put a star at this location. Okay, I am done. It's time now for Dr. Doom. You want to draw this card in?
Yeah.
Uh-oh, 3. Uh-oh. All right, but no, you're lucky. There's no bam attack or anything like that. So you have to put 2 Doombots there, though. So I will do that. Okay. And then we have to put 2 civilians flanking locations. So far, so good. I remember last time we played, the Crisis token track went up so much on our cards, and this Doom tracker went up so fast. So I think we're doing a lot better this time. Can you put this on the storyline, please? Yeah. And now it's your turn to go.
Okay.
Oh, you got free heroic action.
Oh, yeah.
So that's why I say that civilian for you. Yep. Wow, Dagger is pretty powerful, huh?
I use this.
Okay.
I can do this, and then I can use this to move. And then
That's Dr. Doom.
oh yeah. I can use this to move. Let's save this guy.
Okay.
And then I can have 1 star token.
Whoa, so many star tokens. But you don't need a star token, you get a free star token.
But it's okay.
That's true. I will, let's see, go next. I am going to draw a card. And I got my punch here. Let's see, well, I could use your punch that is there, but I want stars. I don't have any stars. What do you think you need next, Emma? Do you need movement next? I'm going to give you my movement and punch. Okay. Right. Movement and punch. So I am going to punch this thug here. And I have ability to move twice, but where'd it go? I could swap 1 card out with my storyline, so maybe that's good to end my turn here. Okay, I'm gonna go here, end my turn there, forfeit a move action, and swap out this punch for the double wild. Okay. Okay, the Stark Labs location is always helpful. All right, that's the end of my turn, Emma. It's your turn to go.
Okay.
I got a free heroic action, but nothing to do on your site there.
I'm gonna move. No, wait, I'm gonna punch.
Okay. Right here.
Move.
Okay.
And then I will use these 2 to do these.
Okay.
No, wait. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, almost cleared that out. Okay, I can guess what your next thing to do with so many stars is to get rid of this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now it's time for the bad guy. Okay, he moves only one time, so that's at the high school here. And does a BAM attack, which deals 1 damage to each hero at Doom's location. No one's there. The 1 damage to each hero in locations with any Doombots. I have 2 Doombots. So, with any Doombots, not each Doombot. So I get 1 damage. So I have to put away 1 card. I'm going to put away this channeling card. Keep my double wild. Oh, I'm in trouble, Emma. I think I need to heal up somehow. You fell into my trap. Increase the Doom track by the number of crisis tokens the heroes have. We have 0. Then 1 hero takes a crisis token. Can that be you, Missy? Because I'm low on health. Okay. All right, so we'll put that right here. Okay, can you put this on the story line? Oh, the other thing, we have to put these icons. There is a Doombot at his location, so sideways there. Yeah, and then a thug up top, up right here, and then another thug where you are at Avengers Mission. There you go. There we go. And then the storyline card. Thank you for being helpful as always. It is now my turn to go. So I'm going to draw a card. And I have my duplicate Dark Force Challenge card. Okay, so I'm going to place the double wild here. And boy, you know, Emma, I think at the Avengers mission is where we could heal up. So I think I want to somehow end up there. I could somehow use your move to go here. I'm going to put a star here and a star wild here. Then I will use my special ability card to teleport here, and then use my last wild to put another star here. So that's gonna be a lot, but super helpful. So we cleared out 4 threats. Now Dr. Doom is gonna escalate. He's gonna move every 2 cards we play, not every 3. But my daughter still has time to activate, I believe. Yes. Emma, this is a token I forgot. This one here. Did you use it already?
I think so.
Okay, all right. Okay, so it is your turn to go. Oh, before you draw a card, you have a free star action. So here we go. And I think you're going to use it to place it on the card there, right?
Yep.
Immediately.
And then
You're going to draw a card here. Here's your crisis token as
I'm
well.
going to use this. I'm going to use these 2. I mean, this mine
Okay.
to help this.
Okay, great. So that's removed. This threat. Oh, well, it's already gone. But at least that is removed.
Wait, can I try again?
Well, that's
Can I
helpful because I want to heal up. So, oh, you want to play something else?
Can I do something else?
Yeah. What do you want to do instead?
Give it,
Okay.
put it back.
All right. Like that.
Mm-hmm.
And put the card back. I think it had 1 or 2 on it. I forgot. Yeah.
I'm going to play this on. I use this one to save it.
Okay.
And then I heal you because you're in the same place, you get 3.
Whoa.
So you have 3.
Even better. Even better. So I get to draw 3 cards?
No. You draw up to 3.
Draw up to 3, yeah. Okay. All right, thank you. So that was the special bond card, right?
And then I'm going to use these. And I'm going to use this to punch this. And then go here. And then get a token.
How come you can move again? Oh, because you used my wild, right? All right. Well, yeah, he is still not vulnerable. But here's a star token. Okay, now it's his turn to go.
Yeah.
All right, so you draw a card. He rotates 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's back in his home country. Does bam, which doesn't deal any damage to us. Oh, he does do damage to you. There is a Doombot where you are, so you have to lose 1 card, Emma.
Okay.
And put 1 card away. All right, and here is a civilian to put. Oh, where he is? I'm sorry. Oh, it's overflow, and 2 civilians here. So give me that other one. I'm sorry. Thank you very much. I am going to put it here. So this is full. Very interesting because usually the additional civilians and thugs are symmetrical, but this is not. So there's going to be overflow at his location. And as a reminder, we have to increase it by each token that we can't play. So it's only 1 token, so it goes up to 4 now. And he also did a BAM attack, right? So that also means I have to increase this by 2. So now it's up to 6. And because we fell into his trap, you have 1 crisis token on you, right, Emma?
Yeah.
So that means I have to increase it by 1. Did I do that already? I don't think so. So that's 7. And then you have to get a crisis token. Oh, Emma, remember if you have crisis tokens, you just skip an action, you could get rid of it. Okay?
Okay.
All right, here is a card here. And it's my turn to go. So I'm going to draw a card. I got a star card here. All right. We want to get rid of 1 civvy or 1 thug. Let me see what can happen here. I guess if I do Cloak channeling just like in the comic book, that would be awesome. Deal 2 damage to him, but he is a villain, not a henchman, so I don't think that would be allowed. Do you think should we allow it just for the sake of the comic book? I think we should, because that's what it did. I'm going to say we can do that.
Okay.
Let's see if I'm just going to say it's allowed just for this case. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is use my teleport to go here. Then I will use my Dagger Star to rescue a civilian here. Now this is now clear. And now he can be attacked. So I'm going to use this power of channeling and engulf him and go teleport him to a place with no threats. And Emma, I'm going to teleport him to where you are.
Okay.
So you can attack him and we could beat him up and deal 2 damage to him. All right? So I know he's not a henchman, but just for the sake of simulating the battle in the game, that is what the Cloak did to Dr. Doom. And we're tricking him, and I think that's pretty cool and thematic. All right, so it is your turn to go. I think you might be able to knock him out. It's possible. He only has, 3 health left?
Yeah.
Oh, you know, I didn't skip an action to get rid of the crisis token. I don't know if you want to do that now or just attack him. I think we have plenty of time because before we were under pressure with the crisis tokens and the Doom track, but I think we have plenty of time.
I can only do 1 punch.
Only 1 punch. It's okay. So you get a free start action and nothing to do there, I suppose. What did you do? Oh, you punched him, right? With your wild. And yeah, you just held off on movement. Right now it is his turn to go. All right. This could be bad. Oh, bam attack. Okay, so he's going to rotate 2. He's going to move here. He does bam. So we have to get a damage. Plus 1 damage to each hero in locations with the Doombot. So we each get 1 damage. So Emma, we have to put 1 card away. All right. Can you discard 1 card? That's to represent the damage. So
Okay.
1 card in your hand and put it at the bottom. And then we have to increase this by 2. And then you'll rule the day. You ever heard the name Victor Von Doom? 1 hero takes 1 crisis token. All right, so I'll take it. Right now I have 2. We also have to put civilians here. So 1 civilian here. 2 civilians there. And that's overflowed by 2. So this ticks up to 11. A little bit in trouble. All right, I'm gonna put that here. See what happens. It's my turn to go, right?
Yes.
So I'm gonna draw a card. Dark Force channeling. I'm gonna do the same thing again. That Dark Force channeling. But I do 2 points of damage. So I'm gonna teleport with my special ability, grab him, and bring him over here to where you are. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? Maybe not over there because that's where a Doombot is. I'm gonna go up to here so we heal up. Okay. Up to here. All right, and deal 2 points of damage to him. And then I guess he's knocked out. He's knocked out, Emma. We did it.
We did it.
We did it. Okay, maybe a little bit of cheat. Okay, but I do like being able to use this card and grab Dr. Doom just like in the comic. We did it, Emma. Let's pound it out there, Missy. Excellent. So, what do you think about the characters that we used today?
They were stronger.
Yeah. They seem a lot stronger. I think this Fantastic Four, you probably have to have all 4 of them together to defeat Dr. Doom and use that special teamwork card. But I think the Dagger is really, really powerful, but certainly they work better together with the Bond cards.
Yeah.
That was really cool mechanic. And I'm glad we defeated Dr. Doom. So that has been, once again, playing Marvel United using Cloak and Dagger issue 10 from volume 2. Thanks for watching, everyone. As always, your time is appreciated, and keep on adventuring out there.